Hello, and welcome to Why I Love Warhammer, the series where I go into an unscripted ramble about why I love something in this hobby. And today's episode is the Alpha Legion. The short version, I enjoy the backstory, I enjoy the mystery, I enjoy the fact that they are, you don't know what side they're on, and I like the memes. So let's do the non-summary version. So in terms of colour scheme, because at least from a painting standpoint, the colour scheme is the main thing that differentiates different legions a lot of the time when it comes to Space Marines. The Alpha Legion have this beautiful turquoise metallic aesthetic, which I think is so lovely. I think that they are fascinating to paint up. I think they're just a really beautiful set of colours, and I think that makes them look really striking on the table. In terms of, I said I like the memes, it's always fun that everything is Alpharius. I'm Alpharius. You are Alpharius. Your mother is Alpharius. Your brother is Alpharius. My cat is Alpharius. So the reason that meme works is because, if you're not aware, Alpharius is the Primarch of the Alpha Legion, and he frequently disguises himself as other members of his group of the Alpha Legion, and they kind of all lead into that. So they are all Alpharius. But also they're the 20th Legion, but Alpharius is a twin. There's also Omegon, and that's also fun. The idea that actually there might be 21 Primarchs, and so we know that in this tale of the Horus Heresy, either Alpharius or Omegon was slain, but we don't really know which one, and the other one's still kicking about. The other is that it's a little bit unclear whether or not the Alpha Legion are really traitors or if they're loyalists. Couple of theories. One is that actually they were tricked into following Chaos, and that in their hearts they are loyalist. One is that they believe that by working with Chaos they can undermine Chaos and therefore give glory to the Imperium. My personal favourite theory is that either Alpharius or Omegon is a loyalist and the other is a traitor, and that the sections of the Alpha Legion that follow each of them, one is loyalist, one is traitor. So I think that adds a lot of that. I think that's really, really special, and I really like how that influences the setting, and it means there are more ways to play your army. It means if you're doing, say, a doubles match and it's you playing Alpha Legion, someone playing a Xenos army, Blood Angels player, and an Iron Hands player, you can ally up with any of the other Marine factions, and it kind of works because that's how the loyalist traitor breakdown can happen. And yeah, I just think from a lore perspective that's really fascinating. It also means that you can justify lore-wise getting two of this Alpharius model. And I think that's a really beautiful model. I love the fact that he wields a spear. I think that's fascinating. Not enough Primarchs wield spear. Not enough models in the 40k and Horus Heresy settings wield spears, in my opinion. The Middle-earth strategy battle game's got a cool set of rules where if you line up your models to be sword and shield, spears, pikes, archers, your archers can volley fire from behind everyone. Your swords and shields are at the front, but at the same time your spears can attack and your pikes behind them can attack the length of the weapon. And I think 40k and Horus Heresy could benefit from rules like that to encourage more spears. Personally, spears are my second favourite medieval weapon, which sounds really weird to say out loud, but yeah, good. Axes, then spears for me. And I think, this Alpharius model I think is really fascinating. I love the level of detail on it, but it's detail without being ridiculous about it. It's subtle scale, so there's a lot of detail on the model, but it's not detail that's detracting from other aspects of it. Also, sucker for diorama bases. Edit out my sneeze. So yeah, that's the Alpharius model that I really, really enjoy. Okay, again, the kind of these higher ups in the Alpha Legion, beautiful metallic turquoise color scheme, and this guy wields a hammer. That's nothing but awesome to me. I love models that wield hammers, and this guy really kind of knocks that out of the park. And again, diorama base. I can't get through enough how cool diorama bases are, especially in this Forge World expert kit type models. I think it's just a good chance to flex your skills as a painter. Once again, the characters, but again, it's kind of got the beautiful trim, but the details don't detract. And of course, I love the snake patterns as well. Same deal again. So these Terminator ones, again, they're wielding axes. I think axes are awesome. They still have that metallic blue color scheme. But what these guys do, which I really like, is they maintain that scale effect that we saw in the Alpharius model. And it adds that little bit of coherency. And in a sense, you kind of get the feeling that the more scale, the more of these scales there are, the more powerful the model is. So for Alpharius, your Primarch, Omegon, your other Primarch, all the scale, all the time, down to your generic squad who won't have any scales on them. The Terminators have a bit of scales, but not so much because they're nowhere near Primarch level, but they are a few leagues above the regular troop. And again, the Chaos Axes I find really beautifully shaped. That they're so elegant looking, and I think that really works for the Alpha Legion. This guy was a relatively recent release at time of recording. I think if you can excuse the tactical rock, I think this guy looks brilliant. The kind of really, that kind of sniper aesthetic with the cloak, it really brings in that kind of infiltration style tactics. I also like these vials he's got here. And again, the kind of the focus lens up here, I think that's just really fascinating. And yeah, I probably wouldn't want to have like squads of 10 of these guys, but one in an army strategically placed, I think would work wonders. Okay, next. Again, your general squads, I think they just look cool. Classic Space Marine models with the upgrade kit. And again, I love these. I love the logo for the Alpha Legion. The Hydra is just fascinating to me. That was it. So yeah, shorter videos. So this one's been a bit of a shorter video because the Alpha Legion don't have that much by way of kind of specialist models, but in terms of where they stand in the heresy, I really like their placement. Also, because they do the infiltration thing, you can pick them up however you like, and it's in character for the Legion. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Common question of the day is, are you Alpharius? Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it memey. If you'll please like and subscribe, that'd be brilliant. Share this around with your friends. That'd be great as well. There's a Patreon link in the description if you want to kind of support more of this relentless positivity and tomfoolery. And until next time, Hydra Dominatus.